What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a video on MetaMask. MetaMask is a web browser extension wallet. It is a decentralized wallet where when you sign up you do have to write down your seed phrase. So I'm going to show you how to download it, and I'm going to show you a few things of how to use it, how to navigate it, and also how to stay safe as well while you are navigating the wild world of cryptocurrencies using the MetaMask wallet. Stay tuned. Okay guys, here we are. First thing you want to do is go to metamask.io, and here's the website, a crypto wallet and a gateway to blockchain apps. So this wallet basically holds Ethereum tokens, ERC20 tokens, and you can also add Binance Smart Chain tokens on here as well. You can use this wallet for Chrome, Firefox, Brave, and also the Edge browser. So any of those it will work with. And they are updating it all the time, so it might work with a few other ones, but we are going to use it for Chrome today. We're going to hit download. Install your MetaMask wallet. So you can also install it on the iOS device or the Android device. I recommend using it on the desktop computer or a laptop. I feel like it's a little easier to do. So we're going to install MetaMask for Chrome.
The real MetaMask moneymakers are the fees from Ethereum purchases made through the browser extension and the fees through the MetaMask swap service.
Okay, here it is. We're going to hit add to Chrome. Okay, we are going to add extension.
So you ask, who created MetaMask? Is a guy named Aaron Davis, and he made it to be a browser extension tool that acts as a bridge. So it allows you to run Ethereum decentralized application, dApps, right in your browser without actually running a full Ethereum node. Prior to this, he was an employee at Apple.
And it just added it to Chrome. Here it is up here. I would click this little piece of puzzle though, because it kind of hides it, and then click this little pin here, and that way it'll pin it right up here, this little fox, so you don't have to go and find it. So it's going to be right here now after you pin it there. So now we're going to click the fox.
MetaMask is a cool wallet because its swap service is basically a DEX aggregator, so it's similar to 1inch. That means it lets you interact with multiple decentralized exchanges like Uniswap without actually having to go there.
Connecting you to Ethereum and the decentralized web. We're happy to see you. We're going to hit get started. So this is where you could upload your seed phrase or create a new wallet. So we're going to create a new wallet because we don't have a MetaMask wallet yet, and I assume you don't either if you're watching this video. So we're going to hit create a wallet. Help us improve MetaMask. Always allow the opt out via settings, send anonymized click, and page view events. I'm going to hit no thanks, because I don't want them to have any information there. And this is where you create a password. Now this will just be the password for your computer, so when you log in you'll put a password in. This is not your seed phrase, so you still want to make this secure, but your seed phrase that you're going to write down is what we're really concerned about. Okay, once you put in a password, then we're going to hit create.
Can MetaMask store Bitcoin? No, Bitcoin cannot be stored on MetaMask. However, you can store WBTC, which is wrapped Bitcoin, and it's an ERC20 token that represents Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain.
Secure your wallet. This is a short video that you can watch if you want to. We're going to skip it. What is a secret recovery phrase? Your secret recovery phrase is a 12-word phrase that is the master key to all your wallets. So this is just like the Ledger Nano S. It's 12-word phrase instead of a 24-word phrase. So now we're going to hit next. This will be our secret recovery phrase. We'll click here to reveal it. We'll write these words down, lock it, save it, put it somewhere very safe, and don't show anybody. Don't take a digital picture of it. Don't send it to your friend. Don't save it on your computer. Write these down on a piece of paper and store them securely. Okay, after you import and write down your seed phrase here, it's going to say, congratulations, you passed the test. Keep your secret recovery phrase safe. It's your responsibility. MetaMask cannot recover your secret recovery phrase. So they can't recover it. So store it safe, write it down, lock it, and save it. So now that we are finally in our MetaMask wallet, this is what it looks like. So right here, this would be our wallet address. So you could click that to copy it. You could also click these three little dots here and you go to account details. You could copy it right here. That's the same address that you would send Ethereum to, or any of the other ERC tokens that the Ethereum blockchain supports. You could also scan this if someone else had a MetaMask wallet, and then that would bring your address up to send it to. So here we are in MetaMask. We're going to click this button right here, and we're going to go to Settings. So this is where you could change the language if you wanted to. It's in English now, but you could change it to your native language here if you wanted to. They have a bunch of different languages. Let's see here. We'll leave all this stuff the same. We don't need to mess with that. Let's go to Advanced. This is where you could download the state logs, sync it with your mobile. You could also reset the account as far as the transaction history in the account. Advanced gas controls. This is how you control the gas fees. You guys don't need to mess with any of that. Here we'll go to Contacts. Contacts is a cool tab because you can actually add a contact and then you can name this whatever name you want to do. Let's just put it Joe. Let's put Joe's address. Okay, and then you could paste his address there, copy and paste his address, and then save it. And then this would be saved in your MetaMask wallet, so you wouldn't have to keep putting his address in if you sent money to, say, Joe frequently. So that's a cool feature they have. Let's go to the security and privacy. This is where you could reveal your phrase, show incoming transactions. We don't need to do anything else, so we're going to get out of the settings now. Okay, and so now we're back in the settings. So down here, we're going to go to import tokens. So this is actually how you add more tokens to the MetaMask wallet, because as of now, we only have the Ethereum token there. So if we wanted to add more, we want to add some more tokens. So let's go in here and let's search. Let's see what token we should look for. Let's add Matic. So we're going to type in MATIC. And there's the Matic token. And you do always want to be careful, since this is a decentralized wallet. You know, people can create all kinds of tokens, so you always want to make sure that it is the Matic token, it's the Matic symbol, and there's no funny business with the letters going on. So that's the token, and we are going to click OK, and then now we're going to hit Next. It says, would you like to import these tokens? We do want to import this token, so we're going to hit Import. Boom, and now it just imported. And you can always go right here, click on the little fox, the cute little fox here, and it will take us back to the main menu. Okay, here we are at the token swap. So right now we're going to swap ETH for a little bit of Matic, and we just clicked Matic, and it does say verified on 8 sources. Always confirm the token. We'll click Matic. And it does say verified on 8 sources, which is nice that MetaMask lets us know that, because you do always have to be careful, because sometimes the token will be real similar or the same, so it's nice to know that it is verified on 8 sources. Now we'll go down to the slippage tolerance. You know, 2% is usually pretty good and your transaction will get through. You know, sometimes if you're doing a larger transaction, you could do 3% or 4%. That's if you are doing a large amount and you want to make sure it goes through quickly. But yeah, this can be important, because you do have to remember we're not using a centralized exchange to buy and swap and sell these different cryptocurrencies. We're actually using decentralized liquidity pools that are on the Ethereum network. So each time we do a swap, we are going to have to pay fees, network fees. Now we are going to hit Review Swap. It is fetching quotes for us. And here it will give us the quote of what we're swapping for 56 Matic. and then it will say the estimated gas fee, which is $78, which is pretty wild. It will say the quote that MetaMask fee is 0.875%. And then if you do agree with all that, then you're going to hit swap, and then these tokens will be swapped. I recommend always buying crypto on a centralized exchange and then sending it to your MetaMask wallet. You are able to purchase it within the MetaMask, but sometimes banking issues can happen, and it just can be a pain to try and actually get money from your bank through the MetaMask. So another feature you could have with MetaMask is you could connect your Ledger Nano X, your hardware wallet, to add an extra layer of security. So you would go up here, click this button, and then you would hit Connect Hardware Wallet. So you could connect a Ledger, a Trezor, and if you don't have a Ledger, check out the links in the description below. I have a referral link that I would definitely appreciate if you use. So we would go over here, we would click Ledger, and then you would have to do a couple extra steps where you would connect your public keys. You would have to plug in your Ledger. I can do another video to show you exactly how to connect your Ledger, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So now we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you how to create a separate MetaMask account. So you would go up here, you could hit create account, and so you could have account name 2. So let's do account 2, and then we're going to click create. So as you can see now, we'll have 2 separate accounts, but both of these are connected to the same seed phrase. So here's the first account. You can see it's 0x6, and then the second account is 0xb. So those are 2 separate accounts connected to the same seed phrase. And then so if we wanted to import a different account that's connected to a different seed phrase, but you still wanted to manage it under one MetaMask password, then you would go to import account, and this is where you would paste the private key for that separate account. So say if you had 2 MetaMask seed phrases and you wanted to find your private key, you would click these 3 little dots, you'd go to account details, and then you'd go to export private key. You would type in your MetaMask password here, and then your private key would pop up. And then you would take that private key and you would import it right here, paste it there, and import it. So that would be how you control 2 separate MetaMask seed phrases with one account. But both of these accounts that I just created are on the same seed phrase for this account. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. Okay, and one last thing, we're going to talk a little bit about security with the MetaMask wallet. We do have to remember it is a hot wallet, so it's a browser extension wallet where it's basically just in your browser. So you do want to take precautions when you use it, and say I like to use it in a separate browser that I don't always use all the time. And say if I do use the one browser that I have my MetaMask linked to all the time, each time after I'm done using it, I will go up here, click there, and then I'm going to hit lock. And so when you lock it, that's going to make you have to sign in again, because what I don't want people doing is while you have your MetaMask wallet hot and it's ready to go, your everything that you do is getting read. It could be getting read through the MetaMask wallet, and so there is risk to it. So it's like you wouldn't want to be leaving it open and then having all these tabs open, and then you're browsing the internet, and then but you still have your MetaMask wallet just sitting there unlocked, because there's so many phishing attempts nowadays where something could pop up, a website like reads it, and then they pop up a MetaMask that looks just identical as this MetaMask, and you think it's the MetaMask, then all of a sudden you type in your password or you type in your seed phrase. There's just a lot of phishing attempts that can happen. So I do recommend locking it after you're done using it, just to prevent anything from happening, any kind of slip up from happening. But what I do prefer is use one browser with MetaMask and then surf the internet with a different one. And it's always nice to have a ledger to really secure it and really lock it up. That's a next step you can really take to secure your crypto, because it is a hot wallet, and we do have to remember that. So we do want to take the right precautions. And one last thing I want you guys to do is let's go up here to this little puzzle piece again. We're going to click it. This is for security purposes as well. And then we're going to click these three little dots. Then we're going to go to here. This can read and change site data, and we're going to change it to only when we click the extension. So boom, we just changed it to there. Let's make sure it went. So yeah, it's checked now. So that's even going to add a little more security. You can never be too secure in this space. You got to remember, everyone is trying to get your money on here. Everyone is trying to somehow fish your crypto. It really is the wild, wild west. So having, financial freedom does require some personal responsibility, and you just need to be smart protecting your crypto. Don't get on here late at night and start trying to transfer money all over the place when you're tired. Treat it like a bank. Move money when you're awake, alert, and you're aware of what's happening. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. HODL on.